Good morning, everyone. Let us start with day 25, part 1 of our regular SAP FICO session. As part of part 1, we will be discussing the topics theoretically. As you already remember that in session 24, we have already created some of the global settings on a standalone basis. That is a chart of account, fiscal year variant, posting period variant, field status variant, and accounting principle. We have created those on a standalone basis. That is, we have not connected them to our company codes that we'll be using. So the first thing that we have to do is, after creating of any object or any organization element, we must assign them with each other so that they become applicable to the other. As an example, we have created a chart of account, and unless we assign the chart of account to our company code or the fiscal year variant to our company code or any other object that we create going forward, that will not become applicable to my company code. So to make it applicable to my company code, I must do the assignments. So that is what we have to do for any object that we create. This is the first part. So we'll be assigning all the objects that we created in part 20 in day 24 part 1. And the next thing that we'll understand today is the ledger concept. As we already know that we have two reporting year to follow. One is January to December, the next is April to March, because we have a company code in India as well as US, and US is a headquarter for India, and thus the Indian company code is required to report in April to March as per local law and January to December as per the group consolidation. So the group consolidation is prepared as per ledger 0L, which is called the leading ledger, and the local books of accounts as per local accounting standard and local reporting year is prepared as per the non-leading ledger. So we can say ledger means nothing but the different set of accounts which assist in preparing different set of accounts. 0L is the standard ledger in SAP, default ledger in SAP, which is a leading ledger which works as per the reporting requirement of the headquarter. That is, the 0L ledger, the leading ledger, will be assigned to January and December, January to December fiscal year variant. It will be assigned to the group accounting principle, that is IFRS. It will be assigned to both the company code in our case, and we also understood that we want to see our material valuation in two currencies, which is USD and INR. So in case of Indian company code, the company code currency is 10, which is nothing but INR. In case of group currency, it is denoted by 30, which is USD in our case. Also, we understood that the group reporting will happen as per the January to December fiscal year variant, which is coded by K4 in SAP. Similarly, we have also created different posting period variants to control which period is open or which period is closed. So the January to December posting period variant is what we'll be assigning at 0L level. So in short, 0L level is the leading ledger, which is by default leading ledger in SAP standard, and it is assigned to all the parameters that support group reporting. The next ledger that we will create, this is not SAP standard ledger, and this is the ledger that we will be created is RN, representing RCI non-leading ledger, which hold the characteristics of local reporting, like the fiscal year would be April to March in case of India and January to December in case of US company code. The Indian company code will be assigned with Ind AS, the US company code will be assigned with US GAAP. And similar is the case with the posting period variant. However, from the currency perspective, all the ledgers that we create will be assigned to the same currency types, which are 10 and 30. 10 means the company code currency and 30 means the group currency. So that is the understanding of the ledger. And after we create the ledger, we also have to assign the accounting principles to the ledgers. So I hope now you are very much clear that whenever any object is created in SAP, that has to be assigned to the relevant another objects to link them so that one of them become applicable for the other. That's the first thing that we have to do. And the another that we have to understand from the today's class is the definition of the ledger. So the leading and non-leading ledger both are standard ledger. There are other types of ledger which are extension ledger, which we will discuss in our upcoming sessions when we try to understand the predictive accounting in COPA. Today we will not concentrate into that part, and we will only discuss about the standard ledgers, which are nothing but leading ledger and non-leading ledger. The leading ledger is 0L by SAP standard, and the non-leading ledger code we create ourselves. We understood that the leading ledger hold the characteristics for group reporting or consolidation, and the non-leading ledger hold the characteristics for local reporting. With this, I am closing part 1 of day 25. We will meet again tomorrow. Thank you.